This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Lincoln High School,
Hannah McLendon. Hannah, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hannah, a senior at Lincoln High School, up bright and early this morning. Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a senior at Lincoln High School. I'm drum major of the Lincoln High School marching band. I've been in bands for about 7 years now. I play saxophone. Also, I'm in Rocketry, Skills USA. I'm co-president of the Beta Club, and I'm a Lincoln High School ambassador.
And other than that, you're not doing anything, right?
I have a part-time job, but other than that.
Oh, well, let's add that too. But you are in 3 advanced placement classes, Physics 1, Calculus AB, and Literature. That's pretty high up the food chain, girl.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Talk about that just a little bit.
Okay, well, it is really hard to balance everything that I'm in, but somehow I always find time for it, whether I lose out on sleep or like social life sometimes. But my grades and school is very important to me, so. You've
been on the A honor roll for as far back as you can remember?
Yes, sir, like since 3rd grade at least.
Wow. Why is that so important to you? I mean, you could get by, you're very talented and that kind of thing, but why is your education so important to you?
Because I just want to be successful in whatever I do, and I want my success to be guaranteed. So I feel like maintaining such good grades is going to help me get there.
Well, obviously you're ahead of the curve for sure. Also drum major at Lincoln High School with a band, and have been a part of that band for some 7 years. And how does that feel going out on the football field or in competition?
It's really sad knowing that this is my last year, but band has shaped who I am today in so many ways. Like, I don't understand, or I can't imagine who I would be if it wasn't for band. Yeah. So it's sad to move on from that part of my life, but it is time. So.
What about your family?
I live with my dad and my sister. She's 15. My mom passed away in 2015, but my parents were divorced, so it's always been us, really. So.
Yeah. What would you like to do? I mean, I just look at this, and Evan Blair, I think, sent this and about you, and I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, wow. She will go far in this world. Before we get to your future education, you're very gifted with music too.
Thank you. Yes, sir. I've played saxophone since I was in 6th grade, and I've been first chair every year.
Did you just decide, I just want to play the saxophone?
I did. Well,
really?
Before that, I didn't really have an idea of what instrument I wanted to play, but one of my mom's friend's son, he played saxophone, and he went to Talladega, and so I was like, oh, saxophone, that sounds really cool. So I decided on saxophone.
Wow. Also, you went to the MBA and received superior ratings 3 years in a row. You participated in marching, concert, jazz, and other honor bands for 6 years. You're a member of the Rocketry team. What's that?
It's basically what it sounds like. We shoot rockets. We're going to go to nationals in May, and it's basically just where you have to have certain qualifying data to be able to go to nationals, and there's people from all over the country that go there.
Wow. We're talking with Hannah McLendon, who's a senior up at Lincoln High School, ranked 6th in her class of 139 students, and has been on the A honor roll since as far as she can remember. 3 advanced placement classes, and I've had several people who've been on with 2, but I don't think I've had 3.
Really?
Physics 1, Calculus AB, and Literature. You said you had a part-time job. What's that?
I work at Taco Bell in Pell City.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right. Taco Bell, making it great. Well, anyway, you work part-time. You also made qualifying scores on AP Language and Statistics and AP US History exams last year, and giving you college credit for these classes. How do you just be a young lady? I mean,
I know it's hard. It really is hard, but somehow I always find time for it.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do after graduation?
I want to attend either the University of Chicago, that's my reach school, UAH in Huntsville, or Vanderbilt. So, and I want to double major in English and astronomy.
You know, you seem like you've got it all together, but this hasn't been obstacle-free, has it?
No, sir, not at all.
Talk a little bit about some of the obstacles that you have faced in getting to where you are now.
Okay. Well, my stepdad, he passed away on Halloween 2 years ago. And then that kind of started things. And then my mom passed away in January of 2015. And then there's just been a lot of death in my family.
Well, they would be awfully proud of you, though, to
Yes,
see
sir.
where you are.
Thank you.
Hannah McLendon, who's a senior at Lincoln High School. What's the neat about Lincoln High School?
I love Lincoln. Like, if I could go anywhere in the county, it would be Lincoln. I feel at home there. It's a great atmosphere, really. I just love the way it feels to be a part of that student body. And I just think our school is different from everybody else's, and I honestly think it's the best in the county.
Yeah.
So,
who can you look to in life and kind of modeling your life after? Who's been a role model for you?
my dad, he has overcome so much stuff in his adolescent years as well, and he's still like a very well-rounded individual. He's so hardworking, and he just loves me and my sister so much, and I think I could look to him.
Obviously, your family is very important to you.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, and your family at Lincoln High School as well, being sixth in the class of 139 students, that speaks very highly of you. In your education, is there someone in the school that has kind of pops in your mind and says, wow, that person's been really an inspiration to me?
Definitely. My English teacher, Amanda Bailey, she has just done so much for me. Like, I used to write a lot when I was younger, and then whenever I got older in my high school years, that love for writing just kind of went away.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came to her class last year for the first time, it brought it all back to me, and I'm so thankful for that.
Kind of rekindled it, huh?
Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
then also my science teacher, Miss Roberts, she's always been there for me, and I think I could definitely look to her as well.
Is writing still special to you now as it was early on? You know, you kind of stepped aside from it a little bit,
Yes,
now you're
sir.
back with it?
Definitely. It's definitely back, and probably even better.
What do you like to write? I mean,
Anything, really. Sometimes I write poetry. I like to write essays, too.
Mm-hmm.
But
you mentioned the University of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Why there?
that's a question I get a lot. Over the summer, I went to like an informational meeting there, or not there, but it was at a school in Birmingham. And the lady who is like representing the university, she just told us so much about it, and I feel like I would definitely fit in there. Like just the feeling that the atmosphere, I feel like I would fit in with that atmosphere a lot. And it has one of the best schools for astronomy in the country. And if I could go there, I would be so grateful.
Well, I hope that opportunity avails itself to you.
Thank
Hannah
you.
McLendon, who is a senior at Lincoln High School, our star student of the month here in the month of October. And Hannah, we appreciate you joining us today. Before you go, you mentioned the obstacles that you faced.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure there are other people that are facing obstacles. They may not be as young as you are, but
Right.
they may be facing obstacles this morning. How would you encourage people to overcome those obstacles?
I would tell them to just keep doing what you need to be doing. Like, stay on the right path. Even though it might be really hard sometimes, I promise staying on the right path is going to pay off in the end. And it's definitely going to be hard, but you have people there to support you, and use those people to your advantage to get to where you need to be.
Well, just as you've had people to support you, and
Yes,
we're certainly
sir.
honored to have you with us this morning. Hannah McLendon, a senior at Lincoln High School, is our Star Student of the Month. Hannah, continued success, and I know you'll do well in your future.
Thank
and
you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
More on Daybreak just ahead as we continue on this Monday morning.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.